What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about aging on a vegan and raw vegan diet. Now, I've been uploading videos now for about a decade. And so if you go to my accounts and scroll down, you can see videos from like 10 years ago. Maybe not on this channel, but on other channels. I have various channels where I've been uploading videos for over a decade. In fact, I think my oldest video has been up for like 12, 13 years or something. I've been on YouTube for a while. And so a lot of people have seen me in the past and they see me now and they say, wow, Ted, you've aged. And I'm like, yeah, I have aged. In fact, I can tell you exactly how much I've aged. I can measure it. I have aged over the past 10 years. I have aged 10 years. And that's what happens when you're online a lot. You get eyeballs, and oftentimes on YouTube, especially YouTube, it rarely happens on Facebook. It definitely happens on YouTube. It rarely happens on Instagram as well. But because YouTube, people can hide behind their keyboard, they typically post negative stuff, which I just block and delete. But on YouTube, comes up often. People say, Ted, you've aged, or Ted, you've got those sunken eyes, or Ted, you're losing your hair. And it's like the thing with haters is you can never win. If you grow your hair out, if I grow my hair out, they call me a hippie. If I shave it, they say, Ted, you're losing your hair. But if you go back to my old videos, like 10 years ago, and you go back to my old pictures on Facebook from when I was like 15 years old with a shaved head, I have the exact same hairline. Exact same hairline. And they say, oh, you got the sunken eyes. And yet when I'm puffier and I'm fatter, they say, oh, you're fat and you're carrying all this excess body fat. So when I lose the fat, then they say, oh, you got those sunken eyes. And it doesn't matter what, you could pick any area of life. You could the fact that somebody is skinny, they can say, oh, it's because you're raw vegan, you're deficient, blah, blah, blah. They don't realize that you do marathons or ultra marathons or triathlons. That's why you're skinny, right? Or if you don't have a lot of muscle, they say, oh, you don't have a lot of muscle because you're protein deficient. They don't realize that you're not training for muscle, you're not training for strength, you're not working out, right? So there's so many factors at play, and people, it's funny because the same people who say, life's not all about diet, there's more to life than just diet and food. Those are typically the same people who, it doesn't matter what issue you have in life, they blame it on your diet. I find that very funny. Very, very funny. And so I want to make this video because if you're afraid of getting online because you're afraid of the haters, they're going to be there. And if you have someone come up to you in real life one time, which is going to be super rare, and they give you some slack about how you're looking or how you're performing or whatever, they blame it on your diet. That's rarely gonna happen. But if it does, like, one person's opinion does not mean the truth. So someone says like, oh, you look tired, you should eat eggs. That shouldn't send you down some freaking rabbit hole on YouTube looking up, oh my God, should I eat eggs? Like, because whatever you search for, you're going to find. If you look for the benefits of eggs, you're going to find the benefits of eggs. There's tons of information out there about the benefits of eggs. Same with the benefits of red meat. If you look for the benefits of red meat, you will find it. I guarantee it, it's out there. Same thing if you look for the benefits of eating fish, and you look for the benefits of eating chicken. You look for the benefits of eating dogs. People in China, they eat dogs because of the supposed benefits. People eating rabbits because of the benefits of eating rabbits. Like, you're gonna find whatever you look for, and vice versa. If you look for the downsides of things, like you look for the downside of a vegan diet, you're gonna find plenty of information out there about why a vegan diet doesn't work. So much information. And vice versa. You look for the benefits of a vegan diet, there is an incredible amount of benefits out there listed of the benefits of a vegan diet. So it all comes down to what you want to do and what you feel is best in your heart. It shouldn't be about the information that's out there, because there's so much information out there, so much conflicting information. You kind of got to just go by like who's getting the results that you want to get long term, and what makes the most sense in your heart. Does it make sense for you to eat tortured animal? Does that make sense to you to eat tortured animal? Does it really make sense for you to eat tortured animal? Probably not. And the reason I know that is because you probably can't sit and watch Earthlings and watch footage of a slaughterhouse whilst eating a piece of meat. You just can't do it. But you can easily watch somebody pick an orange as you eat an orange. You can watch somebody pick an apple as you eat an apple. You can watch the bananas get shipped from Ecuador to New York and still enjoy a banana as you're watching the whole process take place. Like, it's not a gross It's not a disgusting, it's not a repulsive process, picking fruit and eating it, or even picking quinoa and cooking some quinoa or some rice. Like it's a harmless process, but it's not harmless to kill animals, whether it's kosher or halal or backyard. It's nasty. You can go on YouTube right now. For some reason, YouTube allows you to upload footage of you chopping the head off your backyard cow. Like, you can go find that footage on YouTube, you're gonna be repulsed. And so that alone is it's just instinct to not eat that stuff. It's just instinct. The reason we eat it is because of all the information out there. And our parents did it, and our grandparents did it, and et cetera, et cetera. So you just, at the end of the day, you have to do what makes sense to you, and ignore when people say like, oh, you'd be more of this if you did that, and you'd be more of that if you did this, you'd be less of that if you ate that. Forget it, man. There's so many people out there thriving long-term on a vegan diet, even a raw vegan diet, especially on a raw vegan diet, I should say, not even, especially on a raw vegan diet. Raw is law, and if you do it right, you're going to do awesome. You can add some cooked foods in there if you want. You don't need to be super dogmatic either way. Yeah, don't worry about when people call you out. I've been getting called out for years on YouTube. When I'm chubby, people say I'm fat. And when I'm lean, people say I'm too skinny. So you can never win. You can never win. And when I'm fast, like when I'm at my peak shape, when I'm fast running, fast swimming, fast cycling, when I was winning triathlons, people say I could be faster. They say, oh, you're not world champion. Yeah, there's only one world champion, man. There's only one world champion. And you just look at the gold medals in the Olympics. Tons of vegans are getting gold medals in the Olympics. Like, vegans can be fit. Vegans can be healthy. It's just a matter of doing it right. It's just a matter of doing it right. And I saw a quote the other day. It was like, veganism is like sex. It should feel really good if you're doing it right. If it doesn't feel good, you're not doing it right. I think that was the quote. Veganism is like sex. If it doesn't feel good, you're not doing it right. So that's it. All right. Peace out. Much love. If you want my fruitarian meal plan, my fruitarian recipe book, you can get it by the description below for free, no charge. Go ahead, get it. And on the next page, once you get that book, it'll offer you to get a 7-day meal plan as well. A 7-day raw vegan meal plan. Check that out as well. And yeah, you'll be in. You'll be in for the win. All right. Peace out. Much love. Adios. And stay strong, stay focused. And remember, do what's right. Do what's right. Do what you know is right. All right. Ciao. Bye.